Hello everyone, my name is Aktas. Today I'm gonna review the book called The Boy in the Stupid Pajamas by John Boyne. The book published on 5 January 2006, but you're going to see that the events that happened throughout the book happened many years ago. The Boy in the Stupid Pajamas is about the adventures of 9-year-old boy, Bruno, who is forced to leave from their nice 5-story home in Germany and go to the place called Aktas due to the duty of his father, who is commandant. In Outwit, Bruno couldn't stand to be alone in such place that is impossible to do an exploring job, and leaving from his 3 best friends in Germany. But the thing that he saw from the window is Padborough interested him a lot, which was the fence that separated the environment to the totally different places. While he was doing his first exploring job in that environment, he saw a boy whose name is Chanel and who has exactly the same birth date with him. After Bruno met with Chanel, his life totally changed. He wasn't getting bored because by now he had a friend who has totally different life. The theme of the book was being innocent and naive makes people to impress from the events more deeply and causes more danger in their life. This site called Guardian made an academic review to that book, so I want to share that review with you and then I'm gonna respond to that review. By that way, I hope your interest to that book will increase. As a summary, that review was about events that Bruno realized by the time. For example, by the time he realizes all the people on the other side of the fence wear stripped pajamas. Also, he realizes the place he is living right now is in Poland, not in Germany. Also, he realizes that the people on the other side of the fence are Jews, and their soldiers hate them. But still he tries to protect his father and thinking as his father is not a bad man who does bad things to Jews. In that summary, you can see that Bruno was totally naive. He was a child who even didn't know the difference between the other side of the fence, which means Jews, and the side that they live in, which means not Jews. In that novel, readers saw the horrible events of Holocaust with the perspective of the most innocent creature, which is children. And by that way, readers could see what happened to the innocent ones and the bad ones throughout the novel. I agree with this sentence, which is, it is completely told through the eyes of a young boy, and I think the author has done this brilliantly. Because the thing I found unique and different was to see everything in a naive perspective. But I don't agree that, as it is written in the text, that this book can be recommended to anyone of 10 and above because things were so violent and complicated for a child to understand throughout the book. Also, the other review in Amazon complained about the people who said the accuracy of the information wasn't that good because of this book is told by a perspective of a 9-year-old child. That is totally biased and prejudiced for the book, as Amazon said, because that made readers to look more with innocent and naive eyes, which made readers to feel the horror of Auschwitz more. I totally agree with that idea because in the book the child even didn't know where the camp is and why the people who are staying on the other side of the fence are controlled by German soldiers. But by that way, I could feel the book and I wanted to do research about the psychology of children in Holocaust. In The Boy in the Stripped Pajamas, there were topics such as innocence and relationship. John Boyne wants reader to learn that being innocent and naive can cause dangerous situations, and the events can leave indelible memories on the innocent ones. What exactly was the difference? He wondered himself. And who decided which people wore the stripped pajamas and which people wore the uniforms? From page 100. As you read in this quote, Bruno had no idea about what was going on, and he always proceeded with his innocence. His relationships to the people with stripped pajamas and to the people with uniforms were always safe, because there wasn't any difference according to him. And being that innocent caused a bad end for him and to the other innocents. As it turned out, all the things that he thought might be there were not. From page 207. Bruno wasn't able to separate which is bad and which is good for him. He didn't know the other side of the fence was going to be so much different than the place he lives in. He was always optimistic about the world, and those reasons prepared a sad end to that novel. I recommend this book to adults who are interested in the Holocaust event. I rate The Boy in the Striped Pajamas at 5 out of 5 fences. So this is the end of my review. Thanks for watching.